Exactly, in one way or the other. But I'm really shocked that this one is played on TV. Vulgarity, immaturity, childishness. Hey, yapa. Because this thing is going to come online.
I say online that.
Daytime. Na Oma share. People can get access to this. Me ti say na okase o ade asante betuma kan. Whatever it is, but daytime no, people would have access to this vulgar.
But Sarkodie no releasing it there no. I will YouTube no time stamp down one so time restriction down one.
Okay, so if you ask me that no, who you are trying to endorse the fact say you are giving it mileage. If you are no nipa 5 penny, but a huge fat program like this no, mama no, I keep it more mileage. So what I say. But I mean, not to. I thought that you see clean version. It's just a way a dirty version, maybe a clean version.
Now, Immature where that address issues. Maybe also on say that
we should all listen to the thing. Tell people that say but well, I don't want to moralize it on anybody. Yeah, let's go straight into the fact of the issue. You see, Sarkodie, I started losing interest in him and his maturity level at a certain point. Oyobia me pena sempa say I never believe say obi bet my rap and reach the level Sarkodie reach in Ghana, because it was all about singing. Yetunyum. One of his biggest hits at the beginning, I think My Baby or so with R2Bs I buy, and I told myself say R2Bs nema nyum we hit and I rap be brede. I'm not sure say to work. Just like dancehall when Mr. Logic was on air. Hot afternoon. They was like, this man who is going to listen to him. Bad man, bad people. Bad man, bad people. Hot afternoon. I told myself, say, this man, I'm not sure he will make it. Before I realized he had the whole movement around him. Obia was trying after her to sit back and say, where did I get it wrong? Because they were there. How was he able to make it? I've known him from when I was in first year UST. Papa way. First year they brought their cassette. Oh, me Bakra brought it. I left it in the boot of the car. Cassette, River House Crew. Album title, North Crisis. He was the leader, the natural leader of the, And I was expecting, say, he would do something more, but hot afternoon, I think Radio XYZ. XFM. Hitting the thing, hot power. He was able to get the people, the little rappers as in dancehall artists around him. And they made it. Shatawale and others. I'm surprised, say, none of them has been able to honor him as a I expect say they will honor him because this is the man who brought proper attention to Ghanaian dancehall. Wait, nobody might say because maybe nobody followed him at the time. Coming back into the Sarkodie thing, no. And rap, no. I didn't think that he would make it with a rap. It was just a matter of time. Boom! The guy was moving. Boom! He was going. I say, hey, Charlie, then we have a lot to learn. Corporate, suit, nice looks, first now or headphone on him. He wanted to assume a certain identity. Long story cut short, Sarkodie was able to make it. But where I started losing interest in Sarkodie, one, he tweeted sometime, he said, Ubi yare, and I think the person needed 7,000 or 9,000 or 10,000, whatever it was. And this is not 50 years ago. This is just about 3 years ago. I'm not too certain. And Oba, social media, on Twitter, asking people to donate money to somebody who was in ICU at the time. I don't have the full details, but that's the whole content of the thing. And the comments that I saw, they represented me, say, Papa, who know rap say money no be problem, huh? Somebody needs 7,000 or ICU. When I Pentecost, I told her straight away, this Bible that I'm reading, you have to keep it holy. Next time I open it and I see that Leviticus has been moved to Numbers, I'm going to deal with you.
With ginger.
See? Ginger and pepper. That's what she said. She said she was so naive when it came to some of these things, birth movement, And when she was careless Sarkodie wasn't the first person she dated. And to she said she lost her guard. These are the words. Because the guy was probably charming. Probably she saw a certain future in Sarkodie. Ojai. You can meet us. I've met a number of ladies on a first meeting. I won't take them for cheap. I won't look down on them. It's just the aura around you. Sometimes it's what you bring on the table. But there are some men who are immature. Oh, a loose girl. Or whom you know. No. It depends on who you meet. She met Sarkodie. Look at the level of Yvonne at the time.
At that time.
Who was Sarkodie at that time? A budding artist who was just beginning to win some awards left, right, and center by the cheap Ghanaian award systems. Like VGMA, others are. You have to vote before you win. Award bearing out, you voted to buy. You are buying the award. These are the conversations we should have. The hard conversations. You can marinate the thing, garnish the thing, but the truth remains the truth. Award bearing, Uber voted to win that award. These were the awards Sarkodie and the rest were winning, including me myself.
As of that time now, winning, send a year amount.
Debbie, a year, man, I returned all the awards.
After how many years?
After when I got conscious, there is no expiry date when it comes to consciousness. A bimmer take almost 20 years with Halifax when I came with talk or say, some things he wrote in the past and there he would have thought something else. And
of course,
we grow. It takes people different times to journey to their destination. And Sarkodie's issue, Yvonne was a beautiful flower. You liked the girl, you went and did your own thing. Fine. Then she got pregnant. When she got pregnant, she approached her and said, oh, what we did now, it locked. And you said you were not ready. According to her in her own book, no. Also say she wasn't that ready. Normally, when things like this happen, the women are more traumatized than the men. Most of the time, it doesn't even matter their age. We are confused, especially in Yvonne's thing. What I read in this book, what I see every day when I read this book, is a woman who is suffering from mental issues. Sarkodie did not see, or he refused to see, said, this is a woman who was born without a father. Up till now, she's looking for a father. Her book says, I am not Yvonne Nelson. The problem is not the Yvonne, it's the Nelson there. This is a woman who has gone through hell. She almost won Miss Ghana and a BBC here. And so many different things. I expect the corporate Sarkodie, who wants everybody to see him, say, oh, industry darling boy, you know. Yeah, he's so corporate, he's a gentleman. You come up with this vulgarity. How many dicks have you sacked? Excuse my Latin.
It's wrong.
You are for the street. So you slept with a street girl, right? You are immature. You would look, go to the Bible, enter the Bible. Prostitutes crown. Mary Magdalene, no, but there was a prophet who was ordered by God to go and marry a prostitute. And look at how God used a prostitute to save Israel. Remember what I mean? These are times. So you never look down on people like that. About who advises Sarkodie? Why na Oman no advice no? For Yvonne, she wrote a masterpiece. Me kind book where I feel so good. I wish say there were some names she hid from us that she would have mentioned, like the Nigerian issue, how some actresses were lesbians, and some too were taking drugs and all that. And I wish say, Anka, all these things will come on, but Sarkodie's response is nothing. And if I had my own way, I would strip him of all his ambassadorial deals. One, I will ban his music for a certain period. This is what happens. Look at what happened to Kanye West.
For what offense?
Good. He asked for what offense? The offense is that you have responded to somebody who has said something, and by so doing, you have looked down on womanhood. Understand? That's the offense.
I'll come back and